morning, everybody. It's Renee at Tailspin Farm. Today I thought I'd pop on and do a quick kind of unboxing slash product review. I saw this, I think these were announced maybe this past November, and they were supposed to come out in Joann's stores, and most of you crocheters have seen this. This is the Nook collection, and the mastermind behind that is Jessica. And she launched through American Crafts, which is a company I hadn't heard of either. And then they launched through Joann's, and they were supposed to be in most of the stores in December. And I am northern mid-Michigan here. And so I am about a 90-mile radius from 3 different Joann's stores that I do get to every now and then. And so I was able to hit, over the holidays, I was able to hit every one of those 3 stores. And one of them at least was listed on the website on Joann's that it was in stock. And I kept stalking that store. The poor ladies thought I was probably crazy, but they didn't even know what it was or when it was coming. And so I finally checked last week at 2 of them for the last time and decided I wasn't going to wait anymore and that I was going to place an order. She has quite a few things in this line. She's got tools, and she has a couple, she has a creative planner for knitting and crocheting projects. She has a bag, which I did get the bag, I'll show you that. And she has crochet hooks and things like that. And she has a yarn line. There's maybe 6 different types of yarn in the line. I'm not sure because I haven't seen it yet in person, but I did order one of the kinds of yarn that she has done. And so I wanted to pop on, and I just got the box, and actually it took quite a while to get it even from Joann's. So I don't know if I'm not sure if there's such an big call for this that she's running out of stuff or how that's working. I don't know, but it did take a week and a half even for it to get shipped from Joann's. So we'll jump into this, and this is not a sponsored video. This is stuff that I went out and bought on my own because I will use all of this. I use stuff like this every day. So I will pull out, and it just came in a box from Joann's, and they put everything in the cute little bag here. This is her project bag, and I just love this bag. It's a felted bag with like leathery type straps. And I may end up using this for a purse to carry all my stuff. It has a little elastic closure, and I love that it is just wide open, and all my goodies are in here. There are little slide pockets inside, and then there's a zipper pocket on the other side. And so all of that works. So let's get into what they stuck inside. And this is a fairly good sized, it's not too big, I like that, but it does open really big. So it's a good size, it's wider more than it is tall, and I like that also. The first thing that I ordered to try were her pom-pom makers. This is a set of 3, and I actually do use these a lot. I have a vintage Christmas stocking pattern, which you've seen if you're following me on Instagram or Facebook, and I make those. I make several or many of those every year. I've been making those. My husband's grandma passed the pattern on to me about 15 years ago, and she has passed away now, but I continue to make the stockings every year. So yeah, I make pom-poms for the stockings. I make 2 sizes, so I'm thinking I'm going to be using this one here and this one here. And I'll open it just to see, but I'll let you know how these work. I have a different set that I have. I'm gonna have to, oh, okay. Oh, these are nice. Okay, so I have a set that is actually similar to this, but mine comes apart and you have to kind of play with it to get it together. They have these attached, which is actually kind of nice. I like that. So I will be making, I've got a couple of stocking orders right now that I'm working on anyway, so I'll be making some pom-poms here soon, and I'll let you know how these work. So that was the first thing that I got. I also got her it's a yarn tool. It's an end weaver. So when you're weaving in all your ends, essentially this is a longer version of a latch hook, which I've never thought of using a latch hook to do the ends, but that would make a great tool to use. But this is a little bit nicer. I always dislike this packaging, but everything is packaged in this today. So the longer version of this will be kind of nice to get your ends woven in really well. Any knitter or crocheter knows that when you come to the end of the project, there's always those dreaded ends to pull through. So this has like a pearlized handle. It's like holographic. And then it just has a hook at the end, just like a latch hook. So you would weave in all the ends and you could get a greater distance with this one. So I'm excited to try out this because I always have ends to weave in. And then the last thing I wanted to try was one of her crochet hooks. She has a full line of crochet hooks. These are resin, I believe. Yeah, doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure that these are resin hooks. And again, this packaging, I don't know who invented this, but it's my arch nemesis. And I chose a G. That's a lot of what I do is right around an H or a G hook. So these are, looks like a nice ergonomic shape. I don't know if I have one this wide. I have a lot of crochet hooks. So this will be nice to try. And the end is nice and clean. Sometimes you get hooks that aren't hooked enough, and that can make it difficult. So I will let you know. I'll be using this probably this afternoon. I'll let you know how that feels. And the last thing that's in the bag is I have a project that I want to use on this. I have an idea for something. This is her Yummy yarn, and that's the yarn, the thickness. This is the name of this one. She has like a DK weight, and she has some sparkly ones, but this is the Yummy one. This is the thicker one. She also has a ginormous, I think it is called. So it's the big, almost pencil roving. I'm not always a fan of those because people think that they can knit and crochet items with those, and they're going to get issues in pilling. But hers didn't look quite as thick as some of the stuff that I saw. So once it hits the stores, I will go and probably try more of her yarn. Again, I like to, this is really squishy. I like to touch yarn. So I only ordered just 3 skeins of the same. I'm going to do a project with this, a specific project. So this is, I think it's a bulky weight. This one is, and it's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. And it has a nice feel to it. And this color, Like a Dove. This color is called Like a Dove. And it's a very pretty, it's almost like a gray white. It's got a gray tone to it. So I will let you know about that. So that is all that came in my package. And as I start finding this in the stores, I will kind of pop on my Instagram and let people know. I know everyone's been looking for it. And she does have it on her site also, I see, where you can order it. I think that went up the last few weeks. So you can order directly from her also if you're interested. But it's always nice to see things and be able to touch the yarn before you buy it. So that is it from here this morning. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. And if you want, you can subscribe to below. Click the little button to subscribe, and you can follow me on Instagram. And Facebook is mainly where I'm at. Mainly Instagram right now, but I do have a Facebook page also. And you can come see what we're doing here. I will have I have one more tool that I'd like to review here coming up soon. Because I like to watch these kind of videos where people are going through and kind of giving the heads up of what they think of the tool and things. So I do have at least one more of those planned, and I think that's it for now, but stay tuned because there's lots of stuff happening here, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.